When the Athenians attacked Syracuse in 415 BC, they did so into the natural inlet known as Punta della Mola, just a few miles south of the city of Syracuse. In 1943, another invasion was planned into Sicily. This time it was the Allies, and for their assault, Operation Husky, in July 1943, they, like the Athenians before them, studied the coastline looking for suitable landing sites. This time, however, the Italian defenders had recognized the Punta della Mola as being a weak point and had constructed several extensive defensive positions around the outcrop of rocks. The most famous of these is at La Scogliera at Capo Muro di Porco. This is where the Special Raiding Squadron landed overnight ahead of the main landings and successfully eliminated an Italian garrison and gun battery. This force was led by Paddy Mayne and will be the subject of a future World War II TV battlefield study. However, just as important as La Scogliera was the battery Emanuele Russo a couple of miles north and overlooking the island of Ortigia. Both batteries were defended by the 385th Battalion of the 121st Coastal Infantry Regiment of the Italian Army, together with naval guns installed into casemates of concrete and local stone manned by naval personnel. 76 years on, there is still very little published information about the Emanuele Russo Battery. What we do know is that the Allied planners focused on the elimination of the southern battery at La Scogliera, and that the defenders of the Emanuele Russo area seemed to have abandoned the site before Syracuse was liberated. Thus, there was no actual battle at this site, and it's not as famous as its neighbour, where Paddy Mayne's involvement has earned it a place in the history books. These days, its relatively few visitors seem to come mostly for its sea views and nature, rather than its history. But from the point of view of battlefield archaeology and the study of World War II, the Emanuele Russo Battery site, due largely to its remote location, is interesting. The casemates and bunkers, although suffering from age and neglect, provide a fascinating glimpse at Mussolini's Italian defences. At the site, it is still possible to see and walk around the gun platforms, machine gun positions, observation bunkers, ammunition storage rooms and tunnels, and the accompanying barracks.